Picture this. It's 2026, and you've let go of everything that's been holding you back. Your life is lighter, clearer, and more focused. What would that feel like? We all know letting go is hard, right? We attach ourselves to people, habits, and even past mistakes. But what if I told you that in 2026, the key to unlocking your full potential is letting go of the things that no longer serve you? Today, we're diving into 10 life-changing things you need to let go of right now. Let's be real. If you can release these, your life will transform in ways you can't even imagine. 1. Explaining yourself to people who don't understand you. First thing, stop wasting your energy trying to explain yourself to people who don't get you. I get it. You want them to see your value. But here's the truth. Some people will never understand you, no matter how hard you try. Real life example. I remember when I decided to change careers, so many people said I was taking a big risk or that it was too uncertain. But here's what I learned. You don't need everyone to understand you. The only person who needs to get you is you. Once I let go of the need for approval, I felt a huge weight lifted off my shoulders. Tip: the less you explain yourself, the more you'll earn respect. Own your story, no validation needed. 2. Repeating emotionally draining thoughts. We all do this, replaying that painful conversation or focusing on past failures. These emotional loops act like anchors, holding you in the past. Real life story. A friend of mine kept obsessing over a failed interview from a year ago, and it stopped her from moving forward. I told her, the past doesn't define your future unless you let it. And guess what? She got over it and found new opportunities. It's time to let go of those draining thoughts. Stop letting them control your present and start living in the now. 3. Giving unlimited access to others. Your time and energy are precious, and yet we often give others unlimited access to both. Real life example. I had a friend who would always call me when things went wrong, and I felt like I had to be there. But over time, I realized I needed boundaries to protect my own energy. Tip: learn to set boundaries. Saying no to others is saying yes to your own well-being. Protect your time like it's your most valuable asset, because it is. 4. People who want you to stay the same. Here's the truth. Not everyone in your life is meant to grow with you. Some people are comfortable with you staying small, stuck, and static. They don't want you to change because your growth makes them uncomfortable. Example: I had a friend who kept telling me to stick to old habits while I was trying to evolve. But once I let her go, I surrounded myself with people who celebrated my growth, and that made all the difference. Tip: surround yourself with people who push you to be better, not those who hold you back. 5. Consuming content that stresses you out. You are what you consume. If you constantly consume content that brings you stress or anxiety, whether it's news, social media, or even certain people, you're slowly eroding your peace of mind. Real life story. I stopped watching certain news channels after realizing how anxious they made me feel. Now I focus on content that inspires me and helps me grow. Tip: protect your mental health by curating what you consume. Your mind deserves the best. 6. Chasing perfection. Life is messy, and if you keep chasing perfection, you'll miss out on the beauty of imperfection. Example: once I started a project and nothing went according to plan, but instead of stressing, I embraced the chaos and it led to some of the most creative breakthroughs I've ever had. Tip: stop striving for perfection and start embracing the process. You'll find joy in the journey, not just the destination. 7. Living by other people's timelines. Your life isn't a race. You don't need to be where everyone else is. Just because someone else says you should do something by a certain age or at a specific time doesn't mean it applies to you. Real life example. I used to live according to the shoulds. You should get married by 30, or you should have a career by now. But when I stopped listening to everyone else's timeline, I found my own rhythm and my own success. Tip: create your own timeline. Live at your pace, not anyone else's. 8. Focusing on people who aren't here anymore. It's normal to miss people who are no longer with us, but if you're stuck in the past, you're missing out on the present and the future. Real life example. I had a dear friend who passed away, and for a long time, I couldn't stop mourning her. But then I realized that the best way to honor her was to live my life fully and create new memories. Tip: live in the present. Create new memories and honor the past without being trapped by it. 9. Oversharing your plans and pain. Sometimes sharing everything with the world isn't the best idea. Not everyone needs to know your dreams, your challenges, or your pain. Real life story. I used to share every big project I was working on with everyone around me. But the more I shared, the more I felt my plans lose power. Now I keep certain things close to my chest and let my actions speak for themselves. Tip: keep some things private. Let your actions do the talking. 10. Trying to make everyone like you. The truth is, not everyone is going to like you, and that's okay. You don't need to seek approval from everyone you meet. What matters most is that you respect yourself and live authentically. Real life example. When I started creating personal content, I worried about what everyone would think of me. But once I stopped caring, I found a tribe of people who truly supported and appreciated me. Tip: be yourself. The right people will love you for who you truly are. So there you have it. 10 life-changing things you need to let go of right now to start living the life you deserve. But here's the deal. Letting go isn't easy. It's a process, and it starts with a decision right now. If you're ready to let go of what's holding you back and step into your power in 2026, hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment telling me what you're letting go of this year. I want to hear your stories and see you start living your best life. Don't forget to share this video with anyone who needs to hear this message. Together, we'll all rise higher in 2026. Keep thriving, and I'll see you in the next one.